Hey everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Inscryption Kaycees Mod. We'll be doing a series about this. I just deleted I deleted my old data. Why, you ask? Because I wanted to start with just like a fresh start. So I do know a little bit about the game, so we'll just talk it through. This is not the main game. The main game is really interesting as well, really fun to play. This is the Kaycees mod. It's a DLC actually for, to make it more repetitive, more like a roguelite. So yeah, we'll be just playing through it and then see how that is. Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? In the beginning, we'll just take it slow and then see what it is about for you. Let's start with your hair pelts. Here's what I can offer. Alright, so we have 2 pelts, so we can buy 2 cards actually. We'll buy the field mouse and what else do we want? We could get the corpse maggot. Yeah. You'll see what the cards are about like as we go through it. For example, this sigil. Some cards have sigils. These are sigils. Those are like, just call them extra boons, right? If a creature that you own perishes by combat, a card bearing this sigil in your hand is automatically played in its place. That's what that sigil does. This, for example, will make this card better in a turn. A card bearing this sigil will grow into a more powerful form after 1 turn on the board. And so those other sigils have meanings as well. But you'll see that you'll see what it does once we get those cards. These pelts are most excellent, my thanks. Well, thank you. So we have 3 options. Like, this is the path that we'll follow. We can choose our own path basically. And once again, we'll see what those things do once we reach them. You came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire, that will enhance its power, said another. You noticed one of the survivors' weapon drew from their mouth. Alright, so this will make it stronger. This is just basically +1 strength. And we'll actually give that to the stoat. You had an idea. Why not warm your creature by the fire for just a moment longer? One of the starving survivors took a step closer. This will be risky. So we can try that again, but yeah, push your luck or pull away. There's a chance like that they attack my creature and eat it. So the fire warmed the poor stoat, enhancing its power. One of the survivors reached toward it, another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the stoat away from the fire and left. Alright, so that's stronger now. So this will be the first fight that we're gonna face. Let's see what it is about. Alright, this is the cards that we drew. He's gonna throw out 1B, and with this sigil, it's actually a flying card. A card bearing the sigil will strike an opponent directly, even if there's no creature opposing it. So let's say I'll play my corpse maggot there. It won't block the damage of the bee. The bee will fly over the corpse maggot and attack me directly. What we'll see happen is that we have a skill. And so basically, if I lose 5 points, I die, and he loses 5 points, he dies. So it's a skill. So when I take 2 damage, I have to do 7 to him in order to get him to like fold. We have to sacrifice, so we'll play the squirrel and then probably play the bullfrog. Because the bullfrog with this sigil, a card bearing this sigil will block an opposing creature bearing the airborne sigil. So this card does block the bee, preventing us from taking 1 damage. But that's just it. Let's try and save up for the wolf, because the wolf needs 2 sacrifice. We'll have to, yeah, that's the 2 bloodstains. The bullfrog only had 1, so it needed 1 sacrifice. So we're gonna play the wolf, and our corpse maggot got played because of the sigil that he has. The sigil being Corpse Eater. If a creature that you own perishes by combat, a card bearing the sigil in your hand is automatically played in its place. Alright. So we almost got him. We'll take 1, no big deal. It doesn't matter what we draw, because we probably can't play it. And there it is. Alright, so the overkill that we do, so let's say he needs 5 damage and we do 7, then 2 of that extra damage will gain as cash, basically. Let's see, the kingfisher, the cockroach, and the ant queen. Cartwatch is really good with the sigil. Unkillable. When a card bearing the sigil perishes, a copy of it is created in your hand. That's pretty good. The Ant Queen. When a card bearing the sigil is played, an end is created in your hand, so we get an end card. A card bearing this sigil submerges itself during its opponent's turn. While submerged, opposing creatures attack its owner directly. Yeah, so basically they can't attack the Kingfisher because it's submerged. So the only thing the Kingfisher does is it does damage, but it takes nothing. So we have to watch out because creature standing opposing it will do damage directly to us. And we have a Clover we can redraw, but I think the Cartwatch is good for now. Alright. The amount of items you can carry is 2, and you have 2. Instead, perhaps you'll accept this gift from my friend. Hey, thank you, man. It's a pack rat, always useful. Yeah, so the items that we have are on the side there. We'll see those get an action at some point. The game what we're playing now consists of 3 biomes basically, so 3 maps. And the first is obviously the easiest, and then it gets harder the further you get. Which makes sense. And then at the end, if you get through those 3 biomes, we get something different. But well, I'm not sure if we'll get to that currently in this run, but of course we're gonna try. We're gonna try. Alright, we'll take 1. It's not that bad. Let's save up for the pack rat. And we can actually, because the pack rat with this sigil, when a card bearing this sigil is played, you will receive a random item as long as your pack is not full. So what we can do is we can play the squirrel. Get that. And then play the pack rat. And then we get a new item. You know, thinking ahead, that's called. Alright, and that's it. Where do we want to go? Do we need a new card? Maybe. Maybe we do. Bestowed. This is the trapper. We can buy pelts from him, but we don't have any cash, so that'll be a waste. Alright, bullfrog, porcupine, and the river snapper. River snapper's pretty good because it has a lot of health. So yeah, so when I said that I already played through this game, I meant I played through the main game, and then this DLC I played some of it, so I didn't get far, let's put it like that. So there's still a lot that I don't know about the game. Surely your creature could become more powerful, but you will need to risk another moment by the fire. Yeah, let's not do that. I feel like it's a 50-50 chance of the card being destroyed. So, especially in the beginning, that's not worth. Maybe at some point, if we have enough cards, then sure. I don't mind if a card gets destroyed or anything. Alright, so we can't play anything, because we don't have the bones, and we can't sacrifice 2 creatures. We can only play the squirrel, which we could do, and then the corpse maggot could get summoned like right away. But I don't feel like that's the play currently. I'll just take 1, draw a card. We'll probably play the wolf, and we'll play him there. Why, you ask? Because we do 3, we'll take 2. So we slowly get to him, and also because the skink has this sigil, loose tail. When a card bearing this sigil would be struck, a tail is created in its place, and a card bearing this sigil moves to the right. So before it takes damage, it leaves a tail and then it moves there, preventing us from doing damage directly to him. So that's why I didn't play it up against the skink. Alright, so this guy, the adder, is annoying. Touch of Death. When a card bearing the sigil damages another creature, the creature perishes. So no matter how much help we have, it just dies. But we can play the field mice, I should say. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll play him there because we'll attack the skink moves over, and the other won't be played. You'll see. Yeah. Oh, perfect. It did overkill. Alright. There it is. On to the next. You came across a hobbled man standing beside some boulders. You caught me off guard. Not supposed to see me till further down the road. Say, I like me a gamble. If you can pick a boulder that has gold in it, you can keep it. Alright, show me where to strike. We'll take the left one. We get the beehive. No gold. But that's a funny looking vermin. Keep it. So it has double sigils. The creature posing a card bearing this sigil loses 1 power. And once a card bearing this sigil is struck, a bee is created in your hand. A bee is divine is 1 power, 1 health, or airborne. Sure, we'll take it. Alright, onto this, where we get another pack, right? Because we have full items. Yeah, man. Thank you. Alright, we've got 2 of those now, which is... It's not that bad, but it's a bit, like, you don't want to get the deck too thick. So what I'm thinking is either we give this sigil to a pack rat. Yeah, I think that's the play. For now, at least. We'll just, because the cards magnets aren't that good. Or isn't that good. So we'll make the pack rat better, so we don't have to sacrifice 2 as long as the creature perishes on my field. Alright, first boss fight. Let's see who it is. We get a smoke. A foul smell invaded your nostril and caused your throat to seize. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. I am the angler, go fish. Alright. Let's see. So he will play the kingfisher, which does damage and then submerges itself. So let's try to avoid that. We have the regular pack rat. We'll play a squirrel and the smoke. We got the smoke from our lives. Like, we have 2 flames, which means we have 2 lives basically. But on a boss fight we only have 1. And then the smoke from that we get as a card. Just as a card. We'll play the wolf. Alright. Do 3. We'll take 1. So that means we got him in the next turn. Yeah. So we'll do 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's first phase. This boss has 2 phases. Yeah, it wasn't that bad, right? Go fishing. Alright, so the bait buckets are a hell. Honestly. So what we'll do... Because if we attack that, it'll create a shark. And the shark is very strong. So we don't want to, like, invoke that one. So we'll take the pack rat and we'll sacrifice the wolf, actually. So that we don't attack the bait buckets. He's gonna play another one. That's a bit scary, but nothing to fear yet. Alright. Yeah, let's draw that. We'll draw the Stoat, which is fine. Let's play the Stoat, sacrifice the pack rat. Just to prevent, like, us doing damage to the bait bucket. Alright. And that was second phase, so that was first boss fight. Yeah, honestly, the first biome isn't that bad. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted the opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. Alright. Urayuli. This level of British strength needs no explanation. Poor abandoned child that does not die when sacrificed, but do you have the heart to try? And the Holy Mantis God, a perfect incarnation of terror. Alright, so the child is pretty good. Like, the Urayuli makes sense, right? 7/7, that's pretty strong. But it needs 4 sacrifices, which is a lot. The child 13 is pretty good because it has this sigil. Many lives. When a card bearing this sigil is sacrificed, it does not perish. So that means that if we get it out on the board, we can endlessly sacrifice this creature. It'll count as 1 sacrifice though. So Urayuli won't get played. We can't play Urayuli if we have this card, because it just counts as a 1 sacrifice. The Mantis God is pretty good as well. It has bifurcated strike. Trifurcated strike. A card bearing this sigil will strike each opposing space to the left, right, and center of it, which is pretty strong. So we either could play get the Mantis God or the Child 13. I'm thinking about getting the Mantis God, and with the Mantis God we'll give him the this sigil. When a card bearing this sigil is played, a copy of it is created in your hand, which makes it that we have a lot of these, which is pretty good. We do need to strengthen it first though, because a 1/1 isn't that strong as of yet, which means we need to... the beauty of the falling snow failed to distract you from the chill in your bones. You had ascended to the snow line. Alright, so we need to go there, because that's allows us to do is give the one sigil to another card. But we also need to go there to make the Mantis God stronger. So that's gonna be tricky. Let's just go there. Because I feel like our deck is pretty thick at this moment. Because we're gonna get another card, maybe. The Trial of Bones. The 3 down cards must cost at least 5 bones combined to pass. The Trial of Wisdom. The 3 down cards must have at least 3 sigils among them to pass. Or the Trial of Kin. 2 of the 3 drawn cards must be kin to pass. Alright, so the bones won't work because we have no cards. We only have the cockroach that costs bones, which is 4, so that won't work. This is sigil, so we have to draw 3 cards, and then there has to be 3 sigils on them, which could happen. And then the other card is kin. So if they have the same kin, this is reptilian, this is insectoid. That's what they mean by kin. I think we'll just go for the sigils. Trial, yep. That's alright. So that's 3. So that's 1 from the pack red, 2 from the BF, and 2 from the pack red. Alright, so we get a choice out of these cards. And honestly, I think I'll get probably the Sparrow, because it has this sigil, so we can sacrifice it multiple times. Kingfisher is good as well. With this sigil, when a card bearing this sigil is played, you may search your deck for any card and take it into your hand. But I think the Sparrow is good for that. We'll go there. Alright. So we're going to give the Field Mice to the Mantis God. Yes. Yep. That's gonna be it. Alright. Perfect. Alright, next fight. So this is the second biome, so the fights are a bit harder. But it's not up until the 3rd biome that those fights, even the basic fights, can really screw you over. But we're not there yet, so let's not worry all too much. Alright, doing 2, taking none. We'll kill the Raven next turn, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's just draw the scroll, and then... yeah, the Porcupine is gonna do damage, but not to worry. It's just 1. So now we'll play the Wolf. Yeah, play the Wolf. Wolf is gonna do 2, is gonna kill the Porcupine. We have 3 bones, so we can't play the Cockroach. Alright. It doesn't matter what we draw. Bullfrog. Alright, there it is. First fight done. That wasn't that bad. Alright, let's see. Where do we want to go? So here we can buy more pelts. Here we can get rid of a card. Do we want to get rid of a card? Maybe the second pack rat. Or the beehive. I feel like the beehive is not going to work for us. And here we can get new cards. Yeah, let's just do that. Like I said, like a deck that's too thick, yeah, it's really hard to draw the cards you need. Kaycee, look at me pelts. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, so that means we can get 2 rabbit pelts. Sure, let's take them. They are gonna fill the deck for now, but they have a use in the end. Let's go there, and then we're gonna kill off the beehive, because I really feel like that's not gonna work for us. Because it needs to be struck to give us a bee, but it reduces the power of the enemy confronting it. So, yeah, who knows. Alright, next fight. Next fight. Thank you for that. Alright, so we have the Mantis God, which is pretty good. So we're obviously gonna play that. Mantis God, put it there. And then because of this sigil, we get a copy in our hand. So that's 3. Oh, yeah, forgot about that. The alpha makes everything around it better or stronger. So that's something to watch out for. What we'll do is we draw a squirrel, and then we'll play the Mantis God again. Doing 3 damage, and then that's it. Alright, so we get another card. Let's see if there's any good. The Grizzly is pretty good. Pronghorn is also pretty good, because the Pronghorn has the bifurcated strike. I think we can redraw. I don't think we'll get to the sacrifices needed to get the Grizzly out, honestly, because it needs 3 sacrifices. We can get 1 from this, and we need 2 other cards. Let's redraw. Let's see. Let's push our luck and maybe see if we get something better. Well, would I describe this as better? No, I would not. Let's get the River Snapper, because we have a second one of those, and then we can make a choice. Because here we can actually make the Pack Rat and the River Snapper stronger, which could be good. Here we can give another sigil to another creature, but I don't think we want to do that yet. Alright, so we'll go there. I made up my mind. We are mycologists, yes? Yes. And we are performing our experiments far from we are not welcome elsewhere. We will experiment on your flock, yes? We will need 2 of the same creatures, 1 for each of us. Alright, I do have that. So basically what this does is gonna make us stronger. So the River Snapper is a 1/6, and we have 2 of those, so they'll become 2/12. And the Pack Rat will become 2/2, will become 4/4. I think we'll take the River Snapper. Look away. Yeah. Like the card, it looks brutal, right? With that like sharp. Yeah, you see it's cut up, and then with the blood stains, and it looks messy. The River Snapper is now 1, 2/12. That's a tanky boy. Alright, next fight. This is a totem fight. You'll see in that. Yeah, they have a totem, so that could be annoying, but I don't think it's too bad yet. The Moose Buck, that's pretty strong actually. 3/7. Let's see what we have. We have the Pack Rat, so that could be good. So what we'll do is we'll play it there, and you'll see what happens. Moose Buck is gonna kill the squirrel, and then our Pack Rat gets played. Perfect. Alright, so these cards are pretty bad, honestly. So what we'll do is we'll draw, and that's a good draw. We'll take 3. That's a lot of damage. So now we'll just play this, play the Mantis God there. We'll get a copy. We have 3 bones. Alright. So the Mantis God will die again and again because of the Moose Buck, right? But we keep it because it creates a copy. So as long as we play it in front of the Moose Buck, which will happen because of that, with this sigil, when an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, a card bearing the sigil will move to that empty space. Alright. Forgot about that. Alright, so... and then next turn we should get him, because he's gonna do 3. It's not that bad. Draw a scroll. Yeah, so it moves. Doesn't matter. Play him there. Play the Mantis God there. Perfect. And that's game. Alright, wasn't that bad, wasn't that bad. Those sigils, those totems can really screw you over. There are some really bad ones in there. Moose Buck, Field Mice, ooh, another one. Yes, let's try that. And we're gonna make our Mantis God stronger, because it's just a 1/1 at this point. So with more health, that's very, very nice. Just so it can tank at least 1 hit. Alright. I'm not gonna push for luck. No, I don't want to lose this card. Alright. Onto the Carver. The bones of the Asian woman creaked and groaned as she approached. With gently shaking hands, she placed her offerings before you. Alright, so we can make a totem of our own. Do we have any high cost cards? Not really. So this won't be necessary yet. Do we have any canine cards? One. Yeah, so we don't really have any cards with sigils. Alright, let's just take that. It's only 1/2, so we need another to make it work. But alright, second boss fight. Yeah, so he's gonna take 1 life away. Get a smoke. A man stood before you, a man you recognized immediately. It was the trapper. You reached out to examine his wares, but he stopped you. Sorry, but today you will supply the pelts. Oh, I love the background, especially with that noise. So good. Alright, so we do have some good plays. The strange frogs are annoying, but... yeah, we'll just play the stoat for now. Where do we play it? Let's play it there. We'll do 2, we'll take 2. It's not that bad. Alright, so I'm kind of fishing for the mantis god, which we didn't get. So we'll just wait another turn and see if we can get it then. Mantis god, there it is, perfect. Because now all we have to do is play that, play the mantis god, play it there, perfect. That one dies, yeah, leaping trap. That's annoying. The leaping traps kill any opposing creature. Since the mantis god wasn't opposing that one, it didn't kill. So that's good to know. Let's draw a scroll, and then this mantis god will do 1. Yes, so we'll play 1 up against the strange frog. There it is, perfect. You see how good it is with if you have a good card with the field mice sigil, it's perfect. We'll just you just draw scrolls and you can play it like right away. So this mantis god will die. That one won't yet. I'm just gonna let it play out because it gives us pelts. Yeah. And with the pelts we can, let's see next round. I did not see the wolf there. Let's draw first. Let's draw that background. Let's play the mantis god, obviously. Can we play another one? Do I want to play another one? I can't play another one. Alright, so that mantis god dies. We'll get another wolf pelt, which doesn't make sense because it wasn't a wolf, but oh well. Just draw a scroll and then play it there. Where's the mantis god? It's there. Play it there. And that's it. And then we'll just slowly win. We slowly win. Let's speed that up. Ooh, almost clicked on the wrong mantis god. Alright, so we got him this turn. Perfect. Second phase. Exquisite pelts, but the cycle must continue. Let's trade. So now with the pelts that we gathered, we can buy cards from him. And by doing so, he will have less cards to attack us. That's basically it. We are going to get... what are we gonna get? Like, the mole is not something I worry about. A possum is not something I worry about. River otter, not something I worry about. It's even better if you leave it there, because the pronghorn is just all the way to the back. Elk fawn could be bad, although we do kill him. Let's just trade for what you can, but notice the rest will stay and fight for me. Get the raven. Honestly, we'll just get whatever, because we have so many pelts anyway. There it is, sure. I would have chosen differently, sure. And now we'll just play the mantis god, obviously. And then we'll... Can we play another one? No, we cannot. That's unfortunate. Oh well. And there it is. Let's play the last Mantis God and then it's game. And that was the second boss. Alright. Alright, I do have to press the bell. Yeah. Alright, so we have a pretty strong one. So this could be a win, but you never know, because the third biome can be like a real hell, honestly. Let me relight your candles. Let's see what he has. Child 13, Amalgam, and a Mantis God. Another Mantis God. Could be good if we can, like, combine it. Yeah, let's just try that. Let's go for that. Alright, on to the third biome. Let me see. Alright. I'm not used to announcing this one. Have you tinkered with the order of my maps, Kaycee? Very well. The sun rose over the sleepy firs. Birds flutter across the path of wolves and elk. You were embarking upon the woodlands. Let's just go. See what we can get. Alright, so I don't wanna draw too many cards, honestly, because we have so many already. So honestly, I wanna get rid of something. So I'm gonna choose this sigil just to make sure we don't draw another card. Yeah, perfect. And then we'll go here to get rid of a card. And we're gonna get rid of the bullfrog. Honestly, that's the worst card that we have. Alright, go rid of that. Take another bone. Okay, first fight in the third biome. So like I said, these can get hectic because the enemy just throws out so many cards. So if you don't get a good first draw, he just had 3 cards on the board, all doing at least 1 damage. So it's pandemonium. Let's call it that. Let's obviously play the Mantis God. Place him there. That's perfect. Alright. Draw a scroll, play another Mantis God, and then... Perfect. So we had a good first draw, honestly. So nothing to worry about here. Good. On to the next. So same story with this. Let's try not to get another card. Blood, sigils, and bones. Yeah, just go for the bones. Although you can get pretty good cards from here. I don't think it's worth it at this point. Failure. Yes, I'm aware. So let's see where we want to go. Ooh. There's a lot of good stuff. So there we have the... here we can combine a card, which I really want to combine the 2 Mantis Gods. Here we can give another card a sigil, and here we can buy new cards. And then, honestly, let's take the left path. I think that's the better path to choose from currently. Let's see though. We'll give the Field Mice card probably to... who are we gonna give it to? Yeah, let's go there. We'll think of something. We could even like get rid of the pack rat, honestly, because we have 2 of them, and I don't feel like 2 of them is that good. So we could give that to maybe... Oh, we can't give it to anything. I think we're gonna give something to the Stoat, because the Stoat is pretty decent. Like, it's a 2/4 1-cost card. Do we want to double that, or do we want to make it endless? That's a good question. Let's give it that one, because the Carquatch is something we can always play once we draw it. Sure. Perfect. Alright, second fight. Let's see how this goes. All depending on the first draw, I feel like. Is it a good draw? Yeah. It is the weaker Mantis God, but we did get the Sparrow, which could be good. The Pronghorn will kill. Brawn at 3 health. Gotta play this well. Let's play him there. Play the Sparrow. The Sparrow will live, honestly, because it has 2 health. So, sure. And then sacrifice that, play that, and that's it. We'll do 2. A little bit more. Yeah, perfect. So now we just draw whatever this is. Play that there. The Sparrow will die next turn, but... And I think... Nah, let's keep it at this. Alright. So let's draw... Let's draw that. The Mantis God, that's pretty good. Do we need to play that? Yes, we do, because this Mantis God will die. Because it has only 1 health. Yeah, I feel like this is good. Perfect. Ah, there it is. Sometimes you just lose track of the skills to see what the score is. The traded post was left abandoned. All right, so we do have 3 rabbit pelts. What do we want to draw? The Great White. So this is the card that I think it was the first boss gets when we kill those bait buckets. A card being the sigil submerges itself. It is pretty strong, 4-2. Grizzly is strong too, but like I said, I don't think we can play them. Mantis, it's just like the less stronger version of what we already have. Honestly, let's just probably the mole. It's not that bad. It's a good block. Maybe the bat. And you know what? Just take the grizzly. Sure. Who knows? Maybe there's a way that we can play it. Alright, so I don't think we'll get another mushroom. Oh well. Let's give... Undying. We could give that to the mole, so the mole will always be there. What else can we give something to? We could give it to the river snapper, although it's difficult to play. We could give the bifurcated strike to someone else as well. I think that's the play. And then we'll just give it to... Oh, the grizzly. But we can't play the grizzly, so no. Probably the river snapper. Probably the river snapper. Yeah, let's do it like that, sure. And then the river snapper, 212. That's pretty strong. Yeah, so that's a 6-12, basically. Alright, next fight. Next fight. Alright. The stinky sigil. Making our cards weaker. Yeah, so that's gonna be a problem with the Mantis God. Let's see though. I think we'll take 2. Yeah, so I think we'll play the Mantis God first. 1, 2. It won't matter. 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll place him there. We'll place him there. And then we'll draw the squirrel next turn, and then we can play the river snapper. It's gonna be a mess. Draw that. 2. So we need to do 3 damage. That's a bit annoying. Let's play him. I'm not sure where to play him, honestly. I think we'll play him there. Even though it does less damage. But next turn we can play the Mantis God and it will kill. Right. Let's see what we get. So he won't do any damage. He will. I think this will be fine. This will be fine. Yeah, it's just okay. So he's dead. Oh, I forgot about those two. That's my bad. Alright, so we'll do 2. So we'll have to play the Mantis God up against the Porcupine to kill the Raven. Yes. Alright, there it is. Yeah, so we got this. We got this. I think we're gonna win this. Oh, the River Snapper is so strong. That's so good. Let's play the Mantis God. Yeah, what else? Right? Put it there. Not sure if we got him this turn. I think we might. Yeah. That was pretty good. Alright, so we can get pelts, but honestly, what's the use? Do I want any? No, I don't. I really don't. They'll just fill up the deck. So there's the third boss. Alright. So we get a carving. This, yeah, wood carver. What cards do we have? Honestly, this is the reptilian. Do we have any reptilian? Yeah, we do have the River Snapper. And that's it. Because the Mantis God is an insectoid. And we're not gonna sacrifice the River Snapper to get the Grizzly out. And we don't have an elk. Alright. Let's just get it. Yeah, doesn't matter at this point. Alright, who are we gonna make stronger? Yeah, you probably already know. It's more health though, but it's not bad. It's not bad. We'll give that to the Mantis God. Yeah. Let's make him stronger. We'll take him back. Not gonna push for luck. A 1-5. I did hope it was like strength, because it adds so much. But oh well. Alright, third boss fight, the Prospector. Yeehaw, it was the Prospector. Alright. 2 bones. He's gonna play the wolf. That's a bit annoying, but nothing to worry about, because we will play the Sparrow. And by doing so, we will play the Mantis God once and twice. So that's 5 damage. That's 6 damage even. So we got him in the first turn, which is not that good particularly, because you'll see what he does. Wow. That's golden cards. Yeah, he's gonna destroy everything that I have. Which is not that bad, but it will be a bit annoying. You'll see why. Yeah. So now there's only 1 spot left, so we can only play 1 card. Alright, but we do have a good card for that, so no worries there. Wolf Cub is going to die, which is good. Play him there. Then let's go there. It's, oh man, this sigil saving my life, because the bloodhound is killing like continuously. But we do have enough cards, and I think this is game, because we do 2 damage and he, yeah, there it is. All right, that was second phase. So that was pretty decent. That was pretty good. Need a light. All right. Your reward, like a new rare card. Let's see what we have. The Pack Rat, Child 13, and the Orayuli. Let's go with probably Child 13. Yeah, just to have another sacrifice card. Alright, that was the third boss fight. So now we are going to, let me think. We're going here. So we can choose 1. We can give a sigil to someone. We don't need items. We don't have pelts. Yeah, we have 1, but we're not going to use that. And we can go to the Carver. The Carver is always a gamble. So let's see if we have any cards that like, if we have a sigil that can be given to someone else. I want to give the Cockroach to, like, we can't give it to the cards that already have 2 sigils. So we can only give it to the Wolf, the Mole, the Bat, the Grizzly, Child 13 maybe. probably. Yeah, I think we'll give it to the child 13. I do think this is the best option that we have out of those 4. So let's give this sigil to child 13. So when it dies, when an enemy hits it, we can get it back. Alright, there it goes. Final boss. Let's see how this goes. I hope you are adequately prepared. Yeah, so just one life. Perhaps one more to be saved. So he has 3 lives. Could be worse though. Right? Alright, so we get 2 bones to start with. We don't have any bone cards, so it doesn't matter. We did get the River Snapper first turn, which I'm very happy about. Can we play it? Yes, we can actually. So are we going to? Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I? River Snapper. There it goes. Play it there. It doesn't matter all too much where we play it. Would have been better there, honestly, but oh well. What are you gonna do about it? He will die, and we'll take 3 damage. Alright. Let's draw this. We'll play the scroll there, just to put it up against the Stoat. We'll do 6. We'll take... Oh my god, like out of nowhere. That was annoying. Forgot about that. We have the Stoat on the mole, so we are going to play the scroll. This is the thing that's annoying. Like we need sacrifice cards, so we need to draw a scroll in order to play the Stoat. But we also need cards out of this deck, but we can't use that. We can't draw those. Because that means we have 1 turn that we won't do anything. So we'll take... Oh, that's pretty good actually. We die? My god, okay. Well, that was anticlimactic, honestly. I thought it was gonna be... Yeah, you made it so far. Oh my god. Well, it's still a good introduction to the game, honestly. Let's try to end it on a positive note. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like. I hope you enjoyed the video, and then hope to see you in the next one.